The fintech unicorn Stripe has a remote position offering $232,000. This could be your dream job, so stick around. I'm going to break down all the details in the video. You're not going to want to miss this one. If this is your first time here, thank you so much. Welcome. I'm Sharice, and I help professionals just like you land six-figure positions with confidence and with ease. So today we are looking at a position from Stripe, and they are offering $232,000 for this remote job. But before we get into the details of this job, you're going to have to write your resume for this position. Your tired, used, generic, everyday resume will not cut it. You're going to need a resume tailored specifically for this position. And if you need help with that, I got you covered. I have my DIY resume kit linked below, and that's going to come with the template for your resume, your cover letter, and your reference pages. It's also going to come with a list of my keywords and paraphrases where you can plug and play your experience along with the keywords from this post to create your new tailored resume. And as a gift for you being here, I have my ATS checklist linked below, and that's going to give you a list of all of the best practices as you are writing your resume to make sure it gets seen and through the ATS system. So before we get into the details, I love to start my videos with a little bit of motivation and inspiration while we're on our job search. So today's quote comes from Stephen R. Covey, and he says, "Live out your imagination, not your history." I love this quote because we have the opportunity to dream, to go after our goals, and to do the things that we love. Our history is in the past and it can shape us and shape our future, but our imagination is what's going to carry us forward. So let's dream a little bit. Let's think about our accomplishments, what we have done, and let's go in and apply for this job. If this one's for you, stick around because this is a good one. Let's get into the details. So the title of today's position is Program Manager, Seller Process and Experience. And again, as we see over here on the right, this is a remote position and the team is going to be with revenue operations. So if you have not heard of Stripe, Stripe is a financial infrastructure platform for businesses. If you purchased anything from a small business, a medium-sized business, more than likely they have used Stripe as their payment processor. Millions of companies, from the world's largest enterprises to the most ambitious startups, use Stripe to accept payments, grow their revenue, and accelerate new business opportunities. So their mission is to increase the GDP of the internet and have a staggering amount of work ahead of them. They've got a long way to go, is what they're saying. So that means that they have an unprecedented opportunity to put the global economy within everyone's reach while doing the most important work of their career. So let's look at the team information. So the Seller Experience and Insights team is responsible for ensuring go-to-market has the optimal tools, systems, and processes in place to effectively sell at Stripe. They transform, improve, and support global Stripe go-to-market teams, tooling, and business processes to drive productivity and operational efficiency. So let's get into what you'll do, the roles and responsibilities for this position. So they're looking for a self-starter to join the team who has a demonstrated success dealing ambiguous global scale initiatives with multi-layered stakeholder management and significant cross-functional team engagement. This role will focus on improving the GTM tools, systems, and processes in collaboration with cross-functional teams. So you'll be working with engineering, data science, and finance, for example. You'll also drive operational rigor through KPIs, regular collaborative progress reviews, and continuous communication. So this tells me that this is going to be a classic program project management position. So you're definitely going to want to highlight how you have demonstrated a lot of this in your previous roles throughout your career. So let's look at the responsibilities. So you're going to define and establish key performance indicators to measure the success of go-to-market tools and processes, regularly reviewing them for relevance and effectiveness. Develop and maintain a centralized system to collect insights and identify friction points from sellers, collaborating with cross-functional teams to implement effective solutions. So again, that's experience with cross-functional teams, cross-departmental, different types of people and roles. Those skills and experiences are going to be very important to highlight on your resume. Next, you will assess the impact of tool and process changes on seller performance and satisfaction, analyzing key metrics such as sales performance, tool usage rates, and seller satisfaction scores to drive continuous improvement. You're also going to lead initiatives to optimize seller tools and processes. You're also going to partner with internal communications and operations teams to design and execute change management plans, ensuring new processes and tools are effectively communicated and adopted by sellers. And also collaborate with sales enablement on implementing new tools or processes for the go-to-market sales teams, ensuring minimal disruption for sellers during the transition. So a lot of collaborating, a lot of understanding the data, the metrics, and using that information to impact change and drive continuous improvement. So again, your program project management skills are going to be very important here, and you're going to want to advocate for that and highlight that on your resume. So let's scroll down and see who they are looking for. So they're saying they're looking for someone who meets these minimal requirements to be considered for this role. And if you do, they really, really want you to apply. And they're saying that these preferred qualifications are a bonus, but not a requirement. So they're really looking at these minimum qualifications. And once we get down to the bottom of the page, they have another little note that I want to highlight there that's going to encourage you even more to apply for this position, because you can do this. Your program project management experience, you absolutely can do this position. So the minimum requirements here, they're looking for 7+ years of experience in sales, program management, or process improvement, preferably but not required, preferably in e-commerce or technology environments. They're also looking for 3+ years of experience building or supporting GTM processes, workflows, data, and systems, including Salesforce or other sales productivity tools. They're looking for someone with a proactive mindset, with a high degree of comfort navigating ambiguity in rapidly changing priorities. So if you can speak to that on your resume, that is going to be a plus. How you have worked in an ambiguous, high-moving, fast-paced environment, that's going to be key to highlight on your resume as well. They're looking for someone with an ability to seamlessly transition from strategy, high level, to very detailed, and a willingness to roll up their sleeves. So you are a go-getter. This is going to be a great position for you. The ability to simplify, structure, and diagnose problems with a high degree of comfort working in a high-growth, fast-paced environment. So are you a problem solver? Are you someone who can see an issue and go ahead and tackle it and go ahead and create a solution for it and bring that to the team? They're looking for someone who can do that on their own and who loves doing that. Next, they're looking for someone with excellent analytical, presentation, and communication experience, influencing across all levels. So if you are someone with great ideas, with the ability to advocate and influence different people in different roles at different types of levels across different departments, this is also going to be a great position for you. And that is going to be key to highlight on your resume as well. So they're also looking for someone with strong analytical, presentation, and communication skills, again, with the ability to influence at all levels of the organization, from frontline teams to executive leadership, and synthesize detailed information into clear, actionable strategies. The ability to build strong executive relationships, to create clarity and context around key decisions. experience working with cross-functional teams to implement workflows and processes. And lastly, excellent communication and presentation skills. They have said that multiple times, so that's going to be something key to put on your resume. So if you need help getting your resume together for this position, I got you covered. I have my DIY resume kits linked below. Again, that's going to come with the template for your resume, your cover letter, and your reference pages, as well as list of keywords and power phrases to plug and play on your resume. And as my gift to you, I have my ATS checklist linked below. That free guide is going to come with a list of steps and things to make sure that you do while you're writing your resume so that your resume is ATS friendly and gets through these systems. So that is going to be linked below. So let's look at some of the preferred qualifications. And again, these are just preferred, not necessarily required. So let's look at a few of these. So their preferred qualifications include a strong ability to empathize with seller challenges and effectively diagnose underlying issues, comfort operating with incomplete or varying data, demonstrating ability in prioritizing activities based on shifting business needs, extensive problem solving and analytical experience, familiarity with process improvement methodologies such as Lean Six Sigma, also a passion for continuous learning and improvement for yourself and your team, previous experience in sales or process architecture, and ideally, but not required, ideally located in New York City or on the East Coast. So again, those items are preferred, but they said they are not required. So good to know, but not must have. So let's move on down looking at working at Stripe. So again, this is going to be a remote position, and it says this role is available either in office or a remote location. And here they're just saying that a remote location in most cases is as being defined 35 miles or more from one of their offices. And they have a few other bits of information here for you to look at. So let's look at the pay and the benefits. So the annual US-based salary for this role is going to start at $154,800 all the way up to $232,200 for this position. And down here, they're saying that they have benefits for this position, including equity, company bonus or sales commission bonuses, 401k, medical, dental, vision, and wellness stipend. And down below here, I love this message here from Stripe. So they're saying at Stripe, they're looking for people with passion, grit, and integrity. You're encouraged to apply even if your experience does not precisely match the job description. You can do this position, especially if you have that project management experience. This will be a great position for you. They're saying here your skills and passion will stand out and set you apart, especially if your career has taken some extraordinary twists and turns. So if you pivoted, if you've done something completely different before and then transitioned into program and project management, which I love, they're saying apply. Go ahead and apply to this position because your passion and your skills is what's going to set you apart. Stripe welcomes a diverse perspective and people who think rigorously and aren't afraid to challenge assumptions. So again, apply for this position. Even if you think you are hesitant, maybe on the cusp, on the fringe of the qualifications, go ahead and apply for this position. I know you can do this with your previous project and program management experience. If you have the passion for this industry and these types of roles, I really encourage you to apply for this position. And if you need support getting your resume together for this position, I have my DIY resume kit linked below. That's going to come with those templates for your resume, your cover letter, and your reference pages, as well as the list of keywords and power phrases you can plug and play onto your resume. And as a free gift for being here, I have my ATS resume checklist linked below, and that's going to come with a list of items to check off as you are completing your resume to make sure your resume is ATS optimized and will get through these systems so that your resume can be seen by the right people. So those items are linked below, and I would love to support you in your job search. So if you like this position and like these types of jobs, go ahead and like this video. Also subscribe to my channel because I put out new jobs every single week, and I promise you they do not last long. So you do not want to miss the next one. So thank you so much for being here. Like Steven said, we are living out our imagination. So go and dream. Dream your heart's desire. Go out and pursue your passions, pursue your goals, because you deserve it. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.